were the only person in LA with that mentality, by the way. That really served you well.
Well, I wasn't supposed to be in LA. You know, I mean, I only came to LA for money. And I would have moved back. I was living in New York, and I did a show called Hardball, and that got canceled. And the only reason why I stayed is because I got a lease on an apartment. I was fully ready to get out of there. I was like, I got to get the fuck out of this place. I hated it. I hated being around actors. I hated being around producers and casting agents. I was like, these people are so fake. I was used to being around fighters and comedians and pool players. Like the rawest, funniest, like outcasts of society. Like those were my people. I was used to like cracking jokes with friends, and everybody was like busting on each other, and everybody had a great sense of humor, just silly weirdos. And then all of a sudden I'm around these people that like all had these like predetermined things that they thought they should say, so they would say them, you know, and everybody had like, it was all groupthink. It was like, oh, this is fucking horrible.
Yeah, I always say that felt like when I lived in LA. I lived in LA for 16 years, and you know, I don't want to complain about it. It was obviously good to me. Like it, you know, helped my life quite a bit. But it always felt like everybody was trying to become the same person. Yeah. But they don't know who that person is. I'm like, can you just tell me who the person is so I can,
right?
You know what I mean? There's like a memo that went out that I didn't get or something. So
nobody got that memo. They were all playing it by ear. You know, and it was all dependent upon what the producers and the casting agents wanted you to be. So everybody would sort of adapt. Like, whenever you got a place where everybody has the same politics, that's not a good sign. Mm-hmm. Like, that something's gone wrong. And everybody has these progressive left-wing politics, regardless of whether or not any of their positions make sense. They all just sort of spit it out.
Well, I think it's just that there is sort of a desperation that gets bred from, I mean, these people left their families. They moved away. They left everything they've ever known and gave up a lot of comfort and security and love to follow this dream. Yeah. And so that dream becomes more and more and more important. You need it more and more because now you have nothing else. Yeah. You've given everything else up. And so I think at that point you can sort of mold people into whatever you like them to be. Oh, for sure. It
ruins comics.
Yeah.
Because when comics start doing well, as soon as they start getting on television, the first thing they start doing is tempering their material. They tone it down a little bit, take the edge off, don't say anything that can get you in trouble. And, you know, generally, those are the funniest things. The funniest things are the things that can go terribly wrong, you know, and get you in trouble. So they do that. And then just, you know, they become like I always call it the velvet prison because you get locked into that velvet prison. You get on TV, you get money, but also you become just one of everybody else.
Yeah, it's hard not to do. I mean, that's where I'm at. You know, I still have a boss.
Yeah.
You know, my checks are written by a very specific company that, you know, I have to be careful sometimes.
I know.
You know, even doing this today, I'm like, just a little bit. I don't want to do that to you and sit here and like police myself the whole time, but I gotta be like, just don't say this. Or, you know?
Right. Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I'm firmly aware of it. People come in here and I could see it in their face. Like, please don't bring up anything crazy. No trans talk.
For sure, dude.
Let's
stay away from that today.
Yeah.
Please.
I mean, people. I mean, it's you know, it's a tricky situation, and the thing about LA too is everybody has to get picked for stuff.